Hello, this is Michael with Bay Area Attractions. Today I decided to do something a little bit different, and as you can see by the title, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of me making one of my videos. Today I'm getting ready to head off to Great America, which is kind of weird because I'm talking about a video I haven't shot but you've already seen, or what. So it's a video I just posted the other day about going to Great America. So this video, you're going to see me making that video. In a minute, I'm going to show you some of the things I bring with me. Some of you may notice I have a backpack on. So I'm going to show you what I keep in there, some of my gear I use when I go out and shoot. And then after we shoot, you'll see some behind the scenes of me shooting. And then after that, I'm going to show you how I edit the video. So I'm going to show you me editing the Great America video, and then how I post it on YouTube. So I hope you enjoy this video, something a little bit different and something kind of fun. All right, so here's my backpack. Some of you may notice I used to have an orange backpack. It was actually an orange Star Wars one. I had to kind of replace that because the bottom of it was getting kind of bad or what. I think just in the years of use or what. So buy something else. If this one gets kind of wrecked, it's better just go buy a new one or what. So some of the things I have here, I have a charging brick, so I bring this because sometimes my battery on my phone runs low or what, so I want to charge that up. And then I can also, if need be, I can charge my camera with that. Always have a sunblock with me, the charging cable for my phone in there. Next, I have my camera. Some of you probably seen me with this camera. I've had this for a couple of years. Unzip it. So it's this little camera here. It's a DJI Osmo 3. I just let you know, I'm just letting you know what kind of camera I have. I'm not endorsing this camera or being paid or anyway in that. So just inform you what kind of camera. So usually the night before I go shoot, I charge up the battery so the camera has a battery, and then I have this external battery that just attaches to the handle. So a lot of times if I use this one up, I use that charging brick to charge that one up. I don't usually have to do that too often. I think a couple times if I'm long days shooting. I think last year I did that at like Great America because I was shooting Oktoberfest and Tricks and Treats. And then I think I did that one video and then just, or actually I think I did Oktoberfest and then Tricks and Treats, but because I think it was there all day and in the evening, I think I had to recharge that. And I think the same thing happened when I went to Discovery Kingdom for Kids Boo Fest last year, and then the Fright Fest because I was there all day. I think I had to recharge that one. And then the camera also comes with the microphone. Sometimes you might see in some of my shots, I've got the microphone on. All right, so that's my gear I keep in my backpack when I go filming. And so now we're gonna head off to Great America. All right, so we're on our way to Great America today. I don't have the sign working anymore. All right, it's not. You too.
We parked by that lamppost right there.
All right, now we're all set. We're gonna head into the park.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Can you come down this path?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, made it through security, and now we're gonna go through the front gate and then start our day at Great America. Okay. Hi. That's me. Okay, so we finally made it. So usually what I'll do now is I'll get my camera out and we'll just start shooting. All right, so what I do is I usually film my introduction, or we call it intro, first. And when I do my videos, usually what you see is in the order that I film. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk along. You can walk behind me, beside me,
is on, so it's following you wherever you go.
Okay. Okay. Hello, this is Michael with Bay Area Attractions, and today we're at Great America, but we're here on a weekday. It's Monday, June 16th. I don't usually get to come to the weekdays, or during the parks during the weekdays, but now that the summer's here, and they're open full time, I said, why not? Why don't we come to the park on a weekday? So we're just gonna come today. We're just gonna walk around the park, kind of check things out as we usually do. It wasn't too busy, the parking lot wasn't too full, but it looks like there's quite a few people here. It's not too hot today, so I'm kind of curious to see how South Bay Shores is today. And then we're gonna do some rides. I think up first, we're gonna ride Gold Striker. Gotta wait till Alright, the Gold Striker we're back. I just got out of Gold Striker. That was a lot of fun. I think it's been a while since I've been on that ride. Alright, we're gonna wait till Gold Striker goes by because it's always so noisy. Yeah, I think we're gonna. Alright, we're gonna move on. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. I'm actually, today is my son's birthday or what, so I am here with the family. That's how I'm able to get the behind the scenes Gold Striker again. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're gonna move on. I'm actually here today with the family. They're joining me because it's my son's birthday today, so he wanted to come to Great America. That's how I'm gonna kind of do. I'm actually shooting a behind the scenes video too, and you'll see that in a couple of days. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do that because you don't want to miss that video where I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of me making the video you're watching right now. No, on me. Make sure all right. All right, Role Blazer. It was a lot of fun. Haven't been on since I think opening day. I think Eldon and I went on Role Blazer. That was a lot of fun. Enjoyed that. I think next we're just gonna just continue around the park. It's kind of a nice day today. So far it's not too hot. And it's not too busy. I mean, there's people here. I wasn't sure how the crowds were because, like I said, I usually come on the weekends. But now that the park's open on the weekdays, decided to kind of come on a weekday and kind of just check it out. All right, we're gonna move on now. I was just checking the app. And the good news is that the Snoopy show is back. I did mention that I had heard that it was going to come back, and I did. All right, where is it? All right, moving on now. About a few minutes, I was just checking the app, and the good news is that the Snoopy show is back. I did report that I had heard that it was coming back, and they forced. My gosh, I'm just going to start that all over again. All right, we're moving on now. I had a few minutes, so I checked the app, and I had, like I reported in our news video this month, that the Snoopy show is coming back, and I did see some show times for today. They only had a couple, but that's okay. At least the show's back. That's good news that we got some shows back. The other thing is, when I was looking at the app for rides, it said that Tiki Twirl was open. It said it had about a 15-minute wait, so we're gonna kind of head that way over, and hopefully the app's correct and that Tiki Twirl is open. It was a lot of fun being on Tiki Twirl. I've never been on before, so one, it's great to see that the ride is back open and stuff. I think this is a really good sign because I don't think they would have put money into this ride if they're going to close the park. So I'm hoping this is a good sign that Great America is going to stay open. All right, here we go. All right, my daughter, she really liked Delirium or what. So she's really excited. She wants to go on flight deck, so we're gonna head over that way, and we'll probably, depending if we go on any rides before that, but plan is we'll be doing a flight deck. Okay, so I'm not in It looks like they don't have the show at the gazebo here. I've heard, like I said, the Peanut Show was supposed to come back. Obviously, that one did, but they don't have the show here. And I'm not sure which one they're doing that. I've seen 2 different shows here. One, I think last year it was more just a band playing some music, and then the other one, they had a couple of people and they were just singing a cappella. Well, that does it for our time here at Great America during a weekday. So it was nice to do something a little different because, like I said, I usually come on the weekend. So it was nice to come on a weekday to check out the park. And it was great to see that even Tiki Twirl is open. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And if you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button as we do new videos about different attractions around the Bay Area all the time. And you want to stay tuned because, like I said, I'm doing a making of this video so you can kind of see the behind the scenes me making one of my YouTube videos. I think you guys will really enjoy that. Until next time, this is Michael with Bay Area Attractions. All right, that's a wrap. So our next part that we're gonna do is I'm gonna edit the video that I just shot at Great America. So what I do, this is my process. Everybody might be a little bit different or what. So the first thing is I have to do is I have to transfer all the footage that I shot with the camera. It just records on a micro SD card, and then my laptop has a slot. I just slide that in, and then this right here window you see is the footage I shot, and then I'm going to transfer it over to a folder I have on the desktop. So what I do is I have a folder, I just mark as like hard footage, and then you can see I just have the parks I have. So I got I abbreviated, so I don't know if you can see it. So I just got Great America, Discovery Kingdom, Gilroy Gardens, and the Boardwalk, because those are the places I film the most. And then when I go to other places or what, like when I did Illumination, or Imaginarium, I'll create a separate folder for that, or like when I go to the Renaissance Fair and things like that. Ones I only do probably events that are just like once a year, I'll just put them in a folder in here. So my next step I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the footage. So I'm going to just open it up, and then here you'll probably might be hard to see, but I just basically have a big list of the footage. I go to my Great America folder. I will just create a new folder. Right now, I usually just call it by the month I shoot in, or if it's a special event, I'll mark it as that. So like last year when we had Winterfest, I'll just mark it as Winterfest or Tricks and Treats. I'll show you in a second. I actually archive all my footage, so everything I've ever shot, I have keep, and I'll show you. I actually have 2 hard drives. I just had, literally just, I think about a week ago, bought another hard drive, because video takes up a lot of space. They're actually 5 terabytes a piece or what. The one I had, I think I had the first 3 years on, so I have 2022, 23, and 24, and then the one I just got has all the stuff I shot this year. So, I'm just gonna, oops. So I'm just gonna open the new folder. And then I will just transfer all the footage over or what. This process does because it's video, it does take a couple of minutes to do. Sometimes I do this the night before when I come home or what. Last night we got home later because it was my son's birthday or what. So after we went to the Great America, we went out to dinner and we didn't even get home. I think it was like 10:30. I was really tired. It was a long day or what. I think I was up. I think I came home, showered, and and then I think I checked some email and stuff, and I think I just went to bed after that. I was pretty tired or what, but usually I don't stay in the parks that late or what. Usually I'll stay till maybe 3 or 4. The park, when like Great America opens at 10 or what. So then I get home early enough, and then I will transfer it. Sometimes I'll even start editing the night before, but I didn't get to do that today. So we're going to do that today. Like I said, I archive all my stuff, so I have these 2 hard drives right here. And then basically they're just by years, and then same thing, and then in those years by each park and stuff I do, and then each park inside of those has each I do. So it's a lot of archive. I pretty much know about where everything is. So like when you see my news video and I show past footage of an event or something or a ride, that's why I do. That's why sometimes the news videos, even though they're maybe average like 6-7 minutes, sometimes those take me almost just as long as a regular video, just because I have to stop, go find that footage, and then just cut what I need and put it in there or what. Usually on average, I would say the videos that I do probably take about 3 hours to edit. And they're usually on average, probably around 15 minutes or what. Obviously, the video is a little bit longer. Probably takes a little bit more time to edit. So, like I said, we're just going to wait till this footage transfers over, and then our next step, we're going to start actually editing the video together. So, all the footage now just transfers, so now I'm ready to edit. I use Premiere Pro to edit, and I just start a new project. I'll give it a title. And then I just create basically a new project or what. I don't know if you're hitting clear. I'm not going to show you the entire process. Like I said, this takes 2 or 3 hours or what. I'll probably show you maybe like about my first edit or so. And I'll film me editing or what. And then what I'll do is I'll just time lapse it. I'll just speed it up a bit. So you kind of see that. Maybe once in a while I'll stop, and if I do something, kind of explain how I do that or what. So basically, I just go and find the footage. Always shows up like the last thing I do. And then down here I have just basically looks like almost like little thumbnails of the videos. And I just put it up in this window here. This is what we call a preview window. Hello, this is Michael with Bay Area Attractions. Hey, we're at Great America. We're here on a weekday. And then I'll probably usually just watch this. Sometimes I'll remember if I messed up or what. I'm thinking about the end of the making of video. I'll probably if I have some bloopers, I'll probably put them at the end. I don't usually show bloopers. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't done that or what. So I'll just go. I think I usually will remember what I go like. Oh yeah, I had to shoot this 2 or 3 times or what, and then I'll find the good part or what, and then I just edit that down or what. Sometimes also, I usually in the beginning, I don't talk right away. I want to cut that out. So I kind of find just the spot. I kind of just use the video and then what I do is I just mark it. I want to start it right there. And then I'll just let it run. I should go find the endpoint I want. I don't usually get to come to the weekdays or during the parks during the weekdays, but now that the summer's here and they're open full time, I said, why not? Why don't we come to the park on a weekday? So we're just gonna come today. We're just gonna walk around the park, kind of check things out as we usually do. It wasn't too busy. The parking lot wasn't too full, but it looks like there's quite a few people here. So I'm just finding the part where I hit stop talking. Today, and then we're gonna do some rides. I think up first, we're gonna ride Gold Striker. All right, so that's like where I stop. So I basically just drag it what we call the timeline down here, and I make it a little bit. and then I just double check. I know it may be hard to see, but I can tell by the audio. So I get to like right when I talk, there's about maybe a few frames. Yep. And I just, all right, so that looks like it's okay. Gonna go to the end of that clip, just cut the end off. And just slide it over. And that's our first edit. So, it will usually auto-save, but every once in a while I will just save it just in case, or what, especially if I do come an effect or something. I don't want to lose it or what. I mean, I have pretty good, my computer doesn't usually crash or whatever and stuff. So that's how basically I edit. And then I will just go through to the next shot and then just put the next one in and so on after that. Alright, I'm in the point of the video. I'm going to show you something else. You already saw the video, but I was talking about the gazebo in Orleans place that was gone or what. So what I did is I found a clip of it when it was there, so just so people can kind of show it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a graphic here. So just to mention that this is Carnival at Orleans Place. And then I'm going to add just the date so people know that was from last year. So I'm basically done with the video or what. Usually the last thing I put in, I'll just film usually just a scene for like 10-20 seconds or what. Usually, Great America, I'm just doing this one in front of the carousel or what, and then I put it in at the end. It's gonna be about 10 seconds or what. What that's gonna be for is at the end of the video, they call them like in like kind of end credits, not really credits, or the end part of it or what, where you can click on like another video or what. That gets added when I upload it to YouTube. I will show that to you in a few minutes or what. So this is the last thing I basically have to just put into the video. So that's it. Done editing. I think it was about 2 hours or so. I didn't time it because what happened was I edited for about an hour this morning, and then I had to take my daughter to an orthodontist appointment. Yesterday we were at Great America. She has braces, and the rubber band in between the brackets actually broke or what. And it was kind of painful for her, so I had to call the orthodontist this morning, and they were able to see her this morning. So I was actually gone for a couple of hours because I had to drive there, and then we got some lunch, and then came back home. And it's about 2 o'clock right now. I've probably been home a little over an hour or so. So I'd say just a little over about 2 hours to edit this video, which earlier that's why I said it's usually about 2 to 3 hours editing. So when I'm done, I will just make sure it's saved, and then what I have to do is I have to export it. Export the video. The export probably is going to be, let's see right now, it says about 5 minutes. So it depends, average anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. Obviously, the longer the video, the longer it's going to take to export it. So once it's done exporting, then I'm going to load it up to YouTube, and so I'll show you how I do that in a second. Okay, so the video is done exporting. So before I actually load it up to YouTube, what I do is I do the thumbnail. So usually I just take a picture that I took while I was in the park, and I just load it into Photoshop, and I just do that's where I just add the graphics. Okay, I'm done making the thumbnail. The video is has been exported. So our next thing, what we're gonna do is we're gonna load it up on YouTube. So I just come here to my YouTube page. I just come over here and hit create, upload video. It's gonna ask me to select a file. So I have a file which I save them in, and I'm just gonna click on that, and then here's just where the title, which however I saved it, the title comes like there, but I can always change it. Down here is where I do the description. I already have it where it's preset for some stuff, so I just about my channel, and then our email, our Instagram, like that, so I don't have to keep retyping that every time I upload a video. Obviously the description changes for each video or what, but at least I don't have to keep retyping all of that. So I got the description and stuff all done, and then this part, this is where I'll ask for a thumbnail. So this is where I will upload that thumbnail I had made. Okay, so this is the part where I add the end screens or what. So that's where the last like 10 seconds of the video, so that's why I just had that shot of the carousel. So you can have different choices. You can you know, in different formats, and you can move them around or what. So I usually do this one with the 2 videos, and then subscribe. It's okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna hit published, and then it's just gonna upload the video, and then you'll be able to see it. So obviously you'll see this one before you're actually watching this one, because this is the making. I know it's kind of weird doing a video about a video that's supposed to be published but haven't even published yet or what. So that's basically how I my behind the scenes of how I do a YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and it was a lot of fun. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a bit, but I kind of needed somebody to film with me, and it just worked out. But yesterday, or Monday, the 16th, we went to Great America, because I said we were celebrating my son's birthday or what, so the family was there, so my wife was able to film me or what, so I was able to do this kind of behind the scenes video, which I hope you like, hope you enjoyed, kind of see my process and how I do a YouTube video. Just want to say thank you everybody for your support on the channel. Thank you for watching the videos, subscribing to the channel, leaving comments. I do read all the comments. I try to reply back on most of them, or all as much as I can, or at least give you a thumbs up so you know I read that. And it's been great. This year I've met so many of you guys when I'm in the parks. You guys come up to me and go, hey, we watch your videos and stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, like again, for the support for my YouTube channel, and everything you guys do. I really appreciate that. Hopefully we'll just continue on, and you guys will enjoy the videos I have in the future or what. But if you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button, because we do new videos about different attractions around the Bay Area all the time. And if you like this, give a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. Give me your thoughts on this kind of behind the scenes video. So guys, again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Michael with Bay Area Attractions. Hello, this is Michael with Bay Area Attractions. Today I decided to do something a little bit different. If you know, I decided to do a video a little bit different. Then my next step is obviously to edit everything, all the footage I took remove the footage from the memory card. know. I already had a Great America. Oh my God, it's so confusing.